Insert
My boy.
user form.
Enfin.
Okay, so we learned about modules with the macros. We just now did the events, okay, in the sheet or the workbook. And now we're going to learn another thing, which is a user form. Okay, this is a user form. I can make it bigger, and I can put from this toolbox all kinds of different controls and
Insert.
on our user form. For instance, I can put a label, sorry,
How do you get a label?
please enter your name. Okay, and just beside it, I can choose a text box and put it right over here. And I can choose a combo box and put it over here. And the label by it, it says city of residence. Did I spell that right?
Yeah, you're good.
Baruch Hashem. Okay, and now when I run this form, this is what opens. And please enter your name. I can enter here my name and city of residence. Right now it has nothing in it, but I can put over here a list of cities, and then when you press over here, the list will show up, and you choose what city you live in from the list. Okay? So this is a user form, and I'm sure that you filled out forms like this many times in different sites and different places. This is the way you do it. Okay? You just have a form, you can change the title over here, you put in labels, you put in combo boxes or text boxes or other things. Now we'll see what other things we can put over here. I can put over here option button and say mail, and another option button right over here and say
Other.
email. Okay, and I can
Undefined.
put over here a checkbox saying you know what the difference between option button and checkbox?
Yes, checkbox is like if you have a question, for example, did you take your passport for the trip, and you make a check that you remember.
Well, what's the difference between a checkbox and an option button?
You can choose more than one.
Yeah, check out.
Right. Checkbox, you can choose more than one. Option button, it's either or. Checking one will cancel the other. What example would you like to put for the checkbox? That you have
Germany checklist.
what?
Make a Germany check. Things you should pack for the airport.
Okay, did you
How do you
pass
I'll make sure he understood every
for
word you
it?
said.
How do you open the toolbox if you
German
exit?
flag.
1 second.
Go fix that shirt.
Bruno costume.
Visa.
Visa.
All the joints.
Vaccinations.
Okay,
And then
now
we have
let's
this
run
other-
our. So here I enter my name, here I choose from the list which is not yet here, I'll show you how to do it later. Male or female, and if I choose one, it cancels the other. And over here I can choose a few. Okay, so this is a user form. Okay, now let's see one more thing. Male, female, we use as option buttons, right? You have another example for an option button which has no connection with the gender? Like,
Other
what?
age. To above
Date of birth.
18.
Okay.
DOB.
Above
Over under 18.
18.
Take it.
Under 18. Now we have a problem. Okay?
Wait, how do you get over there? How do you get to this part? What do you put?
1 second, 1 second. I'm just showing. Now we.
No.
Now we have a problem. I choose male as opposed to female, but then I choose above 18, and this cancels the male, because all of these are option buttons, and once I choose one, that cancels the other. But these two are separate, and these two are separate. So how do I get them separate? So the way to do that is use a frame. I use this frame and I put these two in the frame, and I can put another frame and put these two in the other frame. And now, when I run this, I have above 18 or under 18, and male and female separate. Okay? Now the last button we'll learn over here is where is it? A command button. Okay, so I put this over here, and I right over here, and
Submit.
okay, and once someone presses over here, I need to write the code. What do I want to do with all of this information? But this here is a user form. Okay? And this, I think, is one of the most coolest things of the course. We have one more thing which is also very nice. How to build a user form and how to make it work. Now we have a user form, and I can put a lot of stuff in it, but when I press submit, nothing happens, because I need to put the code of what I want to happen when I press the submit. Okay? So take a look at this user form, and I want you to build a user form like this. Okay? So there's a label on the text box for the name, a label on a combo box for the city, separate frame for the age above and under 18, a separate frame for the gender, male and female, and then this also you can put in a separate frame just to make it look nice, which is a checklist for the flight. Okay? And then there's a command button for the submit. Got it?
What is the
Go ahead.
Can we
Wait,
do
how
this
did
after
you do? How
lunch?
did you
Wait,
present
wait.
your name?
Can we
With
break
a
first?
label. What?
Can we break first? 'Cause it's,
No.
So let's give
No.
5 minutes to do this, and then we'll go to lunch break.
Which one is the submit box? Which one is it?
Submit is a command button.
and what's the option for city? I'm not seeing. Is that multi-page?
A combo box.
A what box?
Combo.
Combo.
Like burgers or
Like up drop down left, right, PA.
They will just describe what it does. What is the combo box now?
For me, it's giving me all
How
the
about
code in each specific. Or is it supposed to be like that?
You don't have to open it.
I have to keep it just like this.
Yeah. We'll get to the code later on. First,
Okay, fine. Yeah, I was just wondering because it didn't look the same on the computer. Should we put cities in the actual city residence?
no,
Or just
not
keep it-
yet.
just
We
keep
don't
it?
know yet. I didn't think
Whoa.
we did.
Talk about this anytime.
Is there a way to make all the, if we're choosing like options or checklist, doesn't matter? Is there a way to make them all in the same line? So they
Line?
all on the same, on the same line, so they don't look. Okay, I made them just. They look. It doesn't look very.
We'll
Very
see,
nice.
we'll see how to do that later. We can't do everything.
Yeah, of course not. Was wondering. With a combo box, that's like what do you do? That's like is it, we haven't done it yet, but like that's where you'd have like a list of different cities. Exactly.
How it get white?
I'm waiting for it.
How it get white? The label.
Because you just click label, now you just go to label.
No, but it looks like this.
This is after, because this is afterwards. Go to label.
No surprise.
Go back to user form. Go back to user form over here.
He wasn't feeling it.
Now write something in. Okay, this is after it's already over, because this is what's it called. This is that's label. You do want to do a text box. That's go back to where's your toolbox?
I don't want to get rid of it or
Where did you get the label from?
You check.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So now you have this. This is the text box.
Ah, this one.
Yeah. So now when you write it out, you're gonna get an actual box.
Weird, right?
You do that?
It's just having the focus on the recording. Maybe it's because of that.
Combo box? No. Stomach. Oh, you just click on the arrow. I know. It's looking like I thought it was command.
Where's your
What's the command button? That's wrong.
You discussed it.
right here?
What is it? The command button runs like a thing.
Yeah.
Runs like a green.
Yeah.
What is it run? Like it runs to macro?
Oh, it means it's already clicked when you open it.
Like it runs to macro?
I mean,
you get back to the
yeah.
What does it do?
It's like when you know Google Forms, so when you click submit, it submits.
Ben, do you have the money from last week?
Whatever you wanted to actually
22.
submit
That's all we have to do for now?
or delete the form.
Ah, you work with the breakfast
Every time it's
the lunch when you.
I only go once a week.
There's a few times where I haven't saved it.
Because otherwise, listen, today we need energy. So.
Okay,
No, it
let's
works when
take
your account is
a 20-minute break for lunch.